Sometimes listening to the thoughts of others helps us to figure things out for ourselves. With this in mind, we hit the streets to ask all sorts of people about their greatest hopes.
It's a big question. I hope that we can continue to connect at the community level and really just to get back to family values, helping one another, caring about one another and having a really good time doing it.
To me, the hope for the future is a wellness.
So I want to find something that's me and sort of give myself to and put all my energy into that, you know what I mean?
Shorten the bridge between rich and poor would be really good.
My one hope is to be the best that I can be and for everybody else to be the best that they can be.
We can all live in a society where people are completely accepting of each other and don't judge each other just for what they believe or how they act or how they are as people, and I think that would be a beautiful world to live in.
Step out of their shell, don't be afraid to go what they want for, don't try to live to other people's expectations.
I'm hoping that happiness is part of the future and it spreads throughout the country because it's something that can catch on like a flu.
Well, my hope's for a New Zealand future that we can look after the poor people a bit better than we are. I'm sick of everyone whinging about the government to do it or someone else to do it. It's right on our doorstep and we can all make a change and have a difference if we really want to.
Well, that New Zealand won't become corrupt and that people won't always be fighting about things.
I did not put them up to that. I'm like, where did you learn how to say corrupt? I hope my kids will make a difference in New Zealand and in the world. I can't wait to see what they do in the future.
You know, just embrace your culture, hold on to your culture and love it, treasure it, nurture it.
Well, I hope that I can finish high school and get a good education and get a good job and succeed. I would like to see nobody stabbing anyone in the back or talking about people behind their backs and just having good friendships with everyone.
Well, if people love each other like they love food, then it'll be alright.
And if you've got more, give more. If you have less, then go. Don't be ashamed to ask. In New Zealand, open your arms and help them.
So have you guys thought about what you hope for?
Yeah.
Is it something proper?
Yeah.
Not just stuff and money?
I want to be a millionaire and live in Hollywood.
Well, I hope that I have children that aren't so materialistic, and I hope that we live in a world where children are safe.
I hope in the future people aren't concerned with all the petty stuff. I think not enough people look inwards. Everyone's too concerned with what's going on around them.
Well, I hope in the future we're living in a really vibrant society, a multicultural society, and that we look after everybody, that we encourage people to create strong communities and to enjoy life, but to also care for others. Really, really aspirational for me would be that we have no youth suicide, that young people have a hope, that we're actually mentoring them a little bit more, that we're taking a little bit more care in what's going on in their lives.
My hope for New Zealand is that we understand each culture and to understand each other and to treat people how you would like them to treat you.
I really like just for other people to be happy. The most important thing you really can do in this life is to build someone else up and to be their friend.
Have hope and love the world that they live in and do good for the world that they live in, for the people around them, and not just get bogged down in the rat race. I think the really key element here is taking time to stop and breathe and appreciate the beauty of people and of your surroundings.
When my daughter starts school in April next year, I hope to work school hours.
But then I just want to go everywhere. I've got one of those maps on my wall where you scratch out the countries you've been to, and a life goal would be to have everything scratched out.
Love and family connections are our hopes, and that's the most real thing in life. Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. And also when we've got grown-up kids, and when you see them with each other and the beautiful, just the way they are, you just think, far out, they're going to be a great generation. I'm from Christchurch. I hope that Christchurch can build itself back up into a quite well-structured city. I just hope that there's going to be something really, really good come out of that.
I guess you'd hope that in the future everybody really tries to help each other out, because I guess we're kind of losing that a little bit now with, the technology and really separate lives, but you'd hope that we sort of come together again and really embrace our neighbourhoods and friends and family and make the most of that.
Maybe get rid of the tall poppy syndrome, celebrate people actually having talent and achieving things.
We should hope for a world in which allows people to have the lives that they could have. One has to keep being hopeful. It's very important to keep being hopeful.
We're a small country and we like to help each other, but I hope that we can live up to that. For the Pacific Island community, that we will be able to not fulfill the stereotypes that are placed upon us. No, there will be a Pacific Island Prime Minister, hopefully me. And I would love to be on like a talkback show or a breakfast announcer where I can talk to people, make them laugh. I hope
Hashtag I hope.
I hope technology will become more accessible and more relevant to people that want to make positive change, and not so much of a wasted resource of people's time watching stupid cat videos, and show other people around the world that this small little country can incite massive positive change and be an example for other people to copy.